The Rwandans of today have gained a lot, which means we have something precious to defend. This requires constant vigilance, along with a commitment to introspection and honesty. Decades, even centuries of progress can be wiped away in the blink of an eye. We have seen examples in different societies around the world, no matter how advanced. I know for certain that Rwandans will always be ready to protect what we have built without hesitation or apology. Like every country, Rwanda has the right to use all legitimate and lawful means to counter attacks on our people, no question about it, and the principles of our Constitution. Whenever possible, we bring those who threaten our country's peace and security to justice. The rule of law is not up for debate. In fact, there are several trials underway in our courts involving various armed violent groups. You know, it's funny because among those who are undergoing trial, there are those who have been living outside, protected, one way or the other. And it is all connected with the story of denial, of distortion, of fabrication, of all kinds of things. It's interesting to find that when these trials are ongoing, for some, especially those who are hosting these people, the issue is not what they did that they are being tried for. The issue is how they got here. Fine. If they got here the wrong way, we can still talk about that. There's no problem. We can talk about how these people got here. But shouldn't we concentrate also on what is more important? That is why they are being tried in the courts of law. You know, it's not too complicated to understand that, but you can figure out for yourselves why it happens that way. Maybe we'll get to understand more as we go on. Rwandans believe that our country cannot afford to allow such dangerous games against our people to be played on our territory ever again. When the line into violence is crossed, there is also a remedy for that. Most of these actors sought international relevance by killing innocent people and threatening our economy. Unfortunately, this strategy of attention-seeking has sometimes worked for them. You know, some of these people are out there in places where they have a lot of lessons for us as to what is democracy, what is freedom, what is of political and civil rights. At the same time, they embrace these people, protect them, defend them, speak for them, because they are saying these are people who want to civilize Rwanda and bring it closer to that level where we are not. Now, many times we have I'm trying to get to the bottom of the question I would ask. Why is this? Why does it happen? Maybe we'll come to it later, but I just want to tell you a few things. There are a couple of cases where we told their hosts of these criminals, that those are actual criminals. They have either killed our people, they have stolen, they have raped, they've done all kinds of things. And we have asked them to try them. And no, they say, no, these are critics of leaders of Rwanda. These are people who are fighting for freedom, for rights of all kinds. Now, what is interesting again, it doesn't take very long before they actually realize what we are talking about, because a couple of them are now serving sentences in those countries. They're in prison for actually having done some of the things we told these people that these criminals have been known for. And in the court, these people, it's really very interesting. When they're being tried out there, in Europe, in America, in different places, still in the court, even with evidence that these people have either raped or stolen money in those countries, they still say no. It is actually President Kagame who is sending his agents on different things. They are the ones, but I can't. How? How can I send somebody to come and give you instructions to rape and you rape? How can I send somebody, an agent, to come and ask you to steal and you steal? So if there are cases you need to sort out with Rwandan leaders, that's okay, but you first answer for those cases. So, and then we go back to these people, friends we talk to every day, say, well, but we told you. Still, they will not believe us, even when they have seen this. You heard the other day when the person who was brought here, and the question is how he got here, not how he was associated with, was leading a group that was killing people here in Rwanda. You saw how others still in those countries, when somebody testified in the courts here and confirmed what they were being accused of and said they were planning it outside where they lived, recently one or two people came up and said, yes, that is true. What the other one said in the court is true. In other words, he's admitting that they are actually doing these things they are accused of. But it's like, well, but here we are protected. Nothing is going to come. Nothing is going to happen to us. And maybe you're also not going to be able to bring us there where you have brought that one. So you can see how disturbing this is, but yes, we fully understand the world we live in. So, disgraced former officials, motivated by petty resentments, have spent years cultivating influential foreign gatekeepers with a flimsy campaign of my friends. You can tell any lie about me. You are free to do so. You can pile up tons of lies. It won't change me. Absolutely not. It won't change this country to be what you want it to be. It doesn't matter how many lies. That I can promise you.